Hey, it's Doug from Off the Trails. Another beautiful day today. It's been a couple days since I've been out here. A lot of personal things going on. Work, and more work. But I figured I'd come out. Just needed some time away, come back out. I got a toothache. A freaking filling came out a while ago, and I got a plug in it. And it's actually wearing out, and I got to get to the dentist like ASAP. And I don't have dental insurance. Because when I did have dental insurance, I never used it, never needed it. But now that I don't have it, I need it. And very painful. It's extremely painful, so I'm doing some extra work to try and pay for it. And the place wants money up front before I even walk in the door. Can't make a payment plan with them, nope. But anyways, out here today, and I want to finish up talking about the law of attraction, part 3. So I'm going to get right to it. And I'm chewing on a root beer barrel, even though my tooth is killing me. But it's not bad right now. It's not like constant, but if I eat something hot or drink something hot or extremely cold, I'm in pain. I found this leaf on the ground here, and it's a sign of early winter, I guess I'd say. There's a lot of them around here, but it's a really pretty leaf. And anyways, I was doing some reading last night on the different things, and I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Gregg Braden. GreggBradon, I believe. But check him out. I've got a couple of books of his. He's a scientist. He bridges science between science and spirituality. He combines them, and he's really good. And he does a lot of law of attraction stuff, but it's more like I was reading last night on the book. Now, law of attraction actually originated from the Bible and a lot of other religious, like Buddhists, and it's all in the text of just about every religion. Buddhist, Hinduism, everything. But somewhere in their religious texts, they talk about not the law of attraction. It's actually called prayer. I'm not on here to preach any prayer or talking about force any religious aspects on people, because I have my own beliefs and so does everybody else. But it's actually in the Bible. It's what they say is the power of prayer. Just give me a minute, I'll get into it. Is where the actual law of attraction originated, where people got it from. Now it's just called law of attraction. But you look on all the videos out there, and I've seen a lot of them, they don't even mention it. They just talk about the law of attraction, that's it. But it's actually in the Bible, you can actually look at it. And they state when you, but like the book on Gregg Braden, he talks about the power of prayer. When you pray for something, it's just not like saying, "Oh, I wish I had a new house today. I'm praying. I'm praying. I wish I had a new house," and that's it. Like I stated in earlier videos, it's the emotion you have when you put that emotion out there. That emotion actually speaks to the universe. That's the thing that opens up the doors to the universe, that the universe understands, kind of like the Matrix or whatever. It understands that the emotion you put out there. So when the Bible talks about, it says in one verse in the Bible, and then he said when he said to the mountain, mountain move away, it shall move away. Now people think of that, oh, you can't move a mountain away, but what it's really saying is, it could be somebody with cancer. Somebody with cancer, that is a mountain. That is bigger than, that's what they actually mean about it. And he talks a lot of stories about people that had cancer or like some kind of illness, and people that have done prayer. When I say prayer, I mean law of attraction. They're putting that emotion out there. There was somebody that was on there, had some kind of disease. I believe it was cancer. There was one story on it, and what they did was they prayed, and what they did, and as they prayed, when they put that emotion out there, what they did was they saw that person already well. He was doing great. He wasn't laying in bed. They saw that person. They pictured that person already doing better, already up and walking. It was already over. And he started talking about there's different, how do you say this in a term that's easy here, because it's kind of hard to describe, but there's like every one of us has, it's like we've been given everything in life that we've ever wanted and ever can have. We already have it. Everybody has what they've ever wanted, but not all of us have experienced it. But we already have it. There's a life of me having my cabin already. I'm already living there. There's another one when I'm sick. There's another goal of mine that I'm doing. So there's different realities, and this is actually true, and scientists have actually proven this, that there are actually different realities. And there's a term that they use, and I forgot. It's kind of a word for it that I'd have to look it back up. But I'm going to actually bring the book out and read some passages out of it. I'm just trying to remember what I was reading from yesterday. But like I said, there's different realities, and people are like, oh yeah, but it is. You have to really look and understand and sit back and just actually look at life and kind of wonder, what's the bigger picture? Why are we here? But like I was saying, so that person that had cancer, and then he was in his bed and he was gonna die. There's an alternate reality for that person where he didn't have cancer at all and he lived a good life. There's another alternate reality where that person was somewhere else, and it just on and on and on. But the thing is, when you do the law of attraction or the power of prayer, you can send that emotion out and see that person already well, already not even having it, getting well, and already up walking, and everything's all better now. So that's what they did, and I think there was a couple people that actually did that, put that emotion out there, and he recovered. It was like instantly gone. It was instantly gone. It was in the book, and they had like a lot of them of different things and stuff they did, and it's really powerful. And it states in the Bible too, is the thing to remember. And a lot of channels that talk about the law of attraction never mention this, and I like to put it out there because, I mean, it's one thing to get straight to the point of law of attraction. This is how you do it, and just think about the things you want, and then picture in your mind, and then put that emotion out there. That's all fine, but it even states in like the Bible, and this is where it originated from, like the Bible, Hinduism. It's all passed down. But it says in the Bible, for the ones that create, meaning us, the ones that create using law of attractions, it states that when one creates, that one has to create without judgment and without ego. So everybody can create something and use the law of attraction through the prayer, but they can only do it without ego and what was the other one I was talking about? Well, my mind's somewhere else today, but without ego and judgment. Meaning, like, I'll go give an example. Like ego, like if you're wanting to use the prayer or law of attraction, the ego would be like or without hidden motive. That's what it was. Do or create without hidden motive. Meaning, like if you wanted if you wanted a lot of money, but the motive behind it was to do bad things or something like that, or that's what I'm talking about. Or like the other part was judgment. That meaning, like if you were doing the law of attraction, something that you wanted, you can't judge anything that you're doing. You just have to let it come in naturally, and don't be judgmental on it. Like expect it to be everything that you wanted. I mean, for instance, you get like, it works in really weird ways. Some people get like the things they want. It's, like if they're looking for a certain thing. But it can be the other way. Like if you want a certain car or a certain job or something like that, you can bring it into your life, but it may be like not what you expected, but it's still great. But it's not what you really expected, but it still came in. Like that car you wanted. It could be not that specific one, but it could be a brand new car on another model or something like that. But again, you can't judge it. So, and a lot of channels out there don't even say that. But that's where law of attraction or the power of prayer talks about. And go out and get Greg Braden's book, or go on YouTube, and he has a lot of videos talking about it. He's really good. If you want to really get into this law of attraction thing, or he says the power of prayer, which is the same thing as law of attraction. It's the feeling that we get. I mean, he went to like Tibet, or the monasteries up there, and saw the people that they do this like 15, 16 hours a day. That's all they do is pray on a mountain. And he went up there, spent some time up there, and because that's what they do. And they have like the bells and the mantras, and they do all the monks up there and stuff like that. And he was asking him, I understand what you do with the bells and the robes and all the stuff, but what's happening inside? And he's like, they were like, this is how we pray. It's the feeling. We're doing the bells and the whistles and the mantras and all that stuff to get that feeling inside, so we can have that emotion to put it out of what we want. So it's really, to me, it's really interesting knowing that and learning more of that. He goes on to say too that the Bible over here in the West, the Western world, which we live in, the United States, like the King James Version, I believe. Sticks falling. But the King James Version, I think it was, he was talking about. In the Western world, where we are in the United States, the Bible was over here. There's a saying in the Bible, "Ask and you shall receive," and like that, and this and that. But there's a lot of it that got cut out of it, and they'll show you in the book that in the Bible's over here, a lot of it got cut out of it, and then the Bible's like in the East over there, where it originated from. It has the original version of it, and he shows you the ones that the Bible that's over here that get cut out, the saying get cut out, and then he shows the original one. I don't know why they cut it out, but it's like, it's almost like they didn't want us to know about it. and it states about the law of attraction, the power of prayer. It was cut out, so we wouldn't know about it over here. Really interesting how they did that, and it's really, look into it. He's a phenomenal guy. He's really phenomenal guy. So if anybody doesn't know about Gregg Braden, look it up on YouTube and just do some research and watch some videos on this guy. I'm telling you, he's a well-known, world-renowned scientist, bridging spirituality. But really good stuff. So, and I was reading up about it last night, and I'm just thinking to myself, wow, this is like nobody, hardly anybody on, I haven't seen anybody. I've watched a lot of videos and stuff like that, people on the law of attraction, and nobody's even mentioned it. Anything like that. I mean, they go into the specifics of the law of attraction and why the universe works this way, but to bring it to where it comes from, originated, where it's right out of the Bible and other religions too. It's in there. It's all the religions. It's all basically the same thing, and they knew this. They knew about this for thousands and thousands of years. And I think that's why the movie The Secret came out. It was like The Secret, because, like I said, in the Bible over here, they cut it. Like, when they made I think it was the King James version. They cut it out of it. And it's only like a little paragraph of it, but they cut it out. They took sentences out of it. So I think that's where they originated from. It was a secret. I don't think somebody took it out over here in the Western world. I don't know why, but it was like almost like a secret. So that is it's very interesting. But power of attraction, power of prayer. It's all the feeling, having the feeling of it. And I like to thank the person too that wrote to me, that was doing the law of attraction and got the car they wanted. And you know who you are. That was really cool. That's a really awesome story. I won't say who it is just because of privacy. I don't do that unless they want me to. But they did the law of attraction, and I guess they took pictures of the car they wanted and did the law of attraction through the process of it. Really wanted it, something they really wanted, and they made it come into their life, and that's awesome. And thanks for writing in on me. That's awesome. I love to have people do that. So, like I said, right now I'm working on a website for Off the Trails. It's coming out really good. It's going to take some time, but I'll have it up running. And I'll have some of my music on it. And I'm actually writing a book too called Into the Woods. It's a lot of childhood stuff that I grew up all the way, and I have so many stories that are just really good that would give you goosebumps. It's going to be an awesome book. I'm going to put it on the website when I finish it. It's going to take some time. I'm not going to rush it by any means, but it's going to be on the website. When it's out, I'll let everybody know. Please just check it out and read it. It's going to be some really good stuff. And I'll have the law of attraction and the power of prayer and stuff from myself growing up, and some of the stories that I went through. It's going to be really awesome. So I'm writing a book, putting a new website up, and I'm thinking about getting maybe some shirts or hats made up so anybody else wants one out there. Plus my music will be on there too. And like I said, I'm going to start working on some really good videos. What the hell keeps falling? Somebody's throwing shit at me. There's a lot of woodpeckers out here too. I don't know. But so I want to, there's one more thing I want to add too before the battery dies on here. I was thinking on part 2 on the last video I did, is not right now, but in the future, I'm gonna try this now. This is a really cool thing to do with anybody. If anybody's interested out there in doing this, just let me know. I'm going to do it. I don't know when, but soon I want to try this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick 5 people that are really into like the law of attraction, that believe in it and that have done it. I'm going to pick 5 people, including myself. And check this out. This is really cool. I'm going to pick 5 people, and what I'll do is I'm going to go through each person. I'll start with one person, and whatever it is that they want to bring into their life, no matter what it is, I don't care what it is, no matter what it is, I'm going to have all 5 of us at like a certain time of day for like a week, using all 5 people at a certain time, using all their emotions, focusing on that person getting what they want. That's pretty cool. So it's not like somebody's doing it solo and trying to do it themselves. You have 5 people doing it. So, for instance, say I want a cabin in the woods and stuff like that, my own small little log cabin in the woods. Say it was my turn, and I have 4 other people out there, including myself, I'd be doing it. So there's 5. And like a certain time of day, I'll pick like a whole week. Say, okay, it's Monday today. Say like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So everybody else at 3 o'clock in the afternoon is going to think and do the law of attraction, put that emotion out there, seeing me and seeing my cabin, see me already having it. And just think of the power of that, of 5 people doing that one thing for that one person. And then after that week goes by, we'll pick another person. And we'll write in and say that person wants I don't know, new car or something. They want a car. That's what they want. I mean, pick something that you really want with all your heart. Don't say, oh, I want $1 million. No, pick something you want with all your heart, even though $1 million would be all right. And then the rest of us will use our emotion and think of that person and think what they want and just put that emotion out there and just seeing that person already having it. 5 people doing it. I want to try this. I really want to try this. And I think this would be really cool to do. But I'm going to pick like 5 people that are really into the law of attraction and that are dedicated to do this. And I'm going to try this. I'm going to have it. I might do like a live thing or something like that on my website, where they can just come on like a live broadcast and have the 5 people or 4 people come in, and we can do like a webinar type of thing, and we can have everybody come in and get ready. Okay, this is the person, this is what they want, and we'll talk about it. And then we'll have all week, and then we'll just all focus on that one thing for that person. And then each person will have their own time of getting help. It's almost like everybody praying for you to have one thing. I think it'd be pretty cool just to really try it and see what happens. That's another thing I haven't thought about doing. And if anybody out there wants to try that, cool. Just let me know, because I want to be part of it. Just thought of that last time I was doing my video. I was like, oh shit, I got to put that in there. But I think that'd be really neat. I'm trying to think of something else here. It's getting kind of long, but like I said, my website's going up. It's actually looking really good. It actually looks like out here, the website. I mean, I've designed it where it's outdoorsy looking, off the trails. So I'm getting kind of excited about doing it. You know, like I said, I just like meeting new people, like-minded people, and I want to see it grow. I want to have a lot of people coming in and maybe getting together as a hike together, or, you know, meet new people, whatever. So I'm going to cut this now, and this is part 3. I'm definitely going to do a part 4 sometime. I don't know, maybe this week or something like that, but I hope everybody's having great week already. It's been really kind of chilly here. I think winter's going to come early this year. But hope everybody's doing good out there, and I'll see you in the next video. Definitely see you in the next video. And if anybody has any questions or anything like that, just ask me. If anybody out there wants me to do, or any topics out there you want me to talk on, or any videos you want me to shoot, or just any kind of topic, just let me know. I'll talk about it. If you're going through something like that and you want some help, let me know and I'll do a whole video on it. This is Doug for Off the Trails. I'll see you in the next video.